We need to get our living situation figured out a little bit. We're still living in the other trailer, even though this one's finished. We finally got our hot water hooked up, so Greg actually had a proper shower last night. I haven't quite tested it out yet, but I think by the end of today we're going to be living in that trailer. We've got a goat in the chicken run. These goats are driving us absolutely crazy, and the chickens are driving us crazy. Nobody is staying in their fence. So we've got quite a bit of work to do to get them figured out. We need to get some solar hooked up for this trailer because we've got solar running to the small trailer where we are living, and we've been using the generator because our Jackery's solar input isn't working for some reason. So we've been running the generator to keep the fridge running in here, and now that we're running the water and stuff, it's just dying a lot quicker. So we're gonna get some solar figured out for this trailer, and it's just time. It's just time. It's been almost a month now, and we are juggling a lot of things, trying to get the cabin build started and trying to get this living situation figured out. And today we're gonna focus on this part. So we're gonna get into it. So this is our DIY battery. We brought it from the house so that we would have something to start with. It's 15 kilowatt hours.
Yes.
And that's one of the first lithium iron phosphate. Big difference. Lithium iron phosphate batteries that we brought into our off-grid system. We built this battery years and years ago, and since it wasn't part of the server racks, we decided to take it from the house and just have it so that we could start out here with something. And then we also saved our Sungold 6500 watt all-in-one inverter. So we're gonna get that hooked up with this battery. We've got solar panels left from when we bought the pallet, and we're gonna jump on the mill and get some lumber for building solar mounts, panel mounts. So that's what we're gonna do today.
Before we can put anything on there. So I'll lift this up.
They're going under it?
Well, I want the 2x4s underneath as well, so that it's up high enough. 2, 3, 4.
I don't know if you can see, the excavator's right there. Cabin site.
No good.
No good?
That log was shit. Yeah, that log was shit. No good. Waste of time. Watch.
Oh.
This one's got a little bit.
Oh, that might have been a good board.
That's a good board.
Punky, punky, punky.
I have a feeling that's not the first one we go through like this.
Yeah.
Waste.
Oh, that whole.
That whole
Was that
log.
the first one you did?
Nope. First one wasn't bad. Okay, I'm pretty sure I just hit metal in here.
There's a weird sound.
Let's see what it is. I don't see anything. It went, no! Oh, it's probably a bullet.
Oh, yeah, see it right there.
Yeah.
I don't know if the camera's picking this up.
Oh yeah, right there. That's a nail, maybe?
Yeah. Damn.
Oh well.
Looks like a... That's deep in the wood.
Oh yeah.
It must be a bullet. You wouldn't have a nail in that deep.
Yeah, it must be a bullet.
So we got our hot water working. I don't know if we've mentioned that yet, but we've just got a little covered thing here on the back. We got a cheap propane water heater on demand from Amazon. I think it was 300 bucks. It was the cheapest one we could find. We didn't want to spend too much. So that's working great, actually. The shower is better than the one we had at our house. And the RV shower head isn't too low for me, or it might be for Greg, but it was just right for me. So I had an awesome shower this morning with hot water. It was awesome. And because it's that little corner shower, it's actually quite spacious as well. So now that we got that lumber milled yesterday, we're gonna start building some solar stands for the solar panels. We're gonna do, I think we might be doing 8 panels. We've got a bunch stacked up over there. And our plan is to move this trailer out of this area a little bit so that we can put our panels here. We didn't want to buy too much cable just because it's really expensive to run from the inverter to the solar panels. So we're just gonna have the panels close by, and that should work good. We've got good solar right here since we've been using it on the trailer already. And Greg has just gone to get the lumber, and then we'll jump right into it.
So we got about 30 boards here. I think that should be enough for the solar panel mounts. Now these are temporary, which I hate using that word, but when you're starting from scratch, you kind of have to just put up with it. So we're gonna make a couple temporary panel stands, and I'm just gonna wing it. I'm gonna make 2 kind of triangles, put them together with some wood, and then smack the solar panels on it, and then find a way to make it so that the wind doesn't take them away. So I think we'll have to get creative for that. But we're gonna slap together some triangles now. Square these boards up here first. Exact, Katie. See? Exact. There it is.
So these chickens are laying eggs all in here. Haven't been able to find them, but this dog, he finds them and eats them all and has horrendous farts. And he actually had diarrhea inside the trailer the other night because we didn't wake up in time. He doesn't really tell me, he doesn't make any sounds when he needs to go outside. He'll just walk back and forth to the door, so we don't always wake up. So he had disgusting diarrhea in the trailer. So now when I see him come out here, I have to pay attention so that I can see where he's looking for eggs. I'm still trying to find the nest. But you two girls, troublemakers. My chickens are anti-fencers. We are surrounded by crown land except for one property line, and the rancher has been by recently and told us that he was going to be letting his cows out. He just wanted us to be aware, and they're probably going to want to get into our stuff, but we've got the dogs, so we might be okay, but just warning us, which is really nice. And I've been hearing them mooing just off in the distance, and I really want them to come say hi, but we've got the dogs here, and the dogs bark sometimes, so I think that they might be scaring them off, and I don't know if they're actually going to come to us. But apparently there's 3 range licenses that meet at our property, so we're gonna have a lot of cattle coming through it this summer, I think. I know last summer they were everywhere here, but we weren't here full time, so we didn't really see them all that much.
Pack the bags and hitch a ride. Feel the wind begin to rise. I don't mind, it's home to me. Never mind, it's home to me. Got the signal for the flight. Found a place to spend the night. I don't mind, it's home to me. By your side, it's home to me.
Peter. Good girl.
Change the scene, changing tide. Take the twists and share the sights. I don't mind, it's where to be. 'Cause every time you're home to me.
Yeah, just put it on. We can figure that out after. See here. Yeah, we gotta flip that one around. Actually, this wire.
All right, so we've got our 6 425 watt panels on their stands. We've got one extra here, which we're probably going to hook up to the Blue Eddy and keep on our other travel trailer, which we just moved over there. I've got my office space in there, so we can have the Blue Eddy hooked up. It'll always be charged, and I can just go in there and work whenever I need to. But it's nice having that trailer moved. Got a lot more space here, and got lots of solar power coming in. Now we've got to get these screwed onto the stand before a gust of wind comes.
Can you push that over?
In?
Yeah, push it as much as you can. There you go. We go like this because we are running these in series parallel. So that goes to there. I can go like this in here, get that wire in here to this. This is looking good, Katie. Okay, so that's connected. Now, this is connected to there, and then this. Get this out of there. This is our negative, or sorry, this is our lines now for this. We've turned all of these panels into one panel, technically. So, and that's like pretty easy. So if we do the exact same thing on the other side, the Y connectors will work. How many watts did we say this was?
I think it's 2550 or something.
2550. So this is bigger than our original solar array that we were, I mean, fine with in the spring, summer, and fall at our last property.
When we started out.
When we started out. So we only had 2100 watts, and this is 25 something. Mm-hmm. So this is going to be fine for us right off the bat.
And this is the way to do it. Like, start small, but, and you can add to it.
But always have an expandable system, and don't mess around with lead acid batteries.
Mm-hmm.
This thing is 220 pounds. Oh, plus the weight of the wood. But it's also 15 kilowatt hours. There we go.
I didn't do anything.
Oh, that's all right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Inverter on the back there.
Yeah.
Good to go.
Yeah, I think so. As long as it fits in here. Hi. It's happening.
Nice. You mean we won't run out of power tonight?
Nope. No, it's gonna be good. Okay, so I've got the power connected. I've got the battery connected. So the power into the trailer and the battery connected. So I just need to get this cobwebs out of the BMS. Ooh, it's not supposed to break off. Okay, and I'll put this one in. And this one in.
Oh, they liked it.
We have power. Oh, yeah. And we won't be hearing any of that sound inside the trailer. So that's good.
So we don't have a generator plug-in yet, but we shouldn't need it.
I don't think we'll need it. we're in a very sunny area. And actually, I'm gonna just leave that. This is a temperature sensor. I'm just gonna leave it out like this so that if it gets too cold, which I don't think it will now, but it could it'll get close.
We could get frost into July here.
Probably have to insulate this anyway. We'll see. I just want power so that our freezer doesn't melt.
Woo! It's working. Nice. All right, that is a huge win for us today. We just moved into this trailer last night, so it was our first night running the fridges and the furnace and stuff on the Bluetti, and it was not good. It didn't last the whole night, just because the furnace here is quite strong, and actually the fridge and the freezer is a lot of power draw too. So this should get us through the night with the furnace going, which is going to be really nice. And then we just need to Greg needs to reconfigure the gas line because we only had one until we picked up the stuff yesterday. So we've been running either hot water or the furnace or the stove. So now he'll be able to connect all three and we'll be good to go. That'll be all situated. All right, the next step is to hook up the solar panels to the inverter so that we can get some charge coming into the battery. The battery should have been full when we disconnected it at the house, so we should be fine for power for a while. But we do want to get that solar coming in so we don't have to think about it anymore. Sketchy shit with Greg. What are you working on now?
This is the connector to what's called an MC4 connector, which is what...
Show us better.
Yeah, this is a standard connector for solar panels. I don't have any, so I am reusing some. But I'm making sure I get a really good connection, and it takes me a minute to reuse these to pull them apart. But they're just tinned copper, and they're pretty easy to get apart. I can put it right back together. I've got two ends that I've done already right here. It's 10 gauge wire. And I just need to do two more on the other side of this. So
what happens
don't
if
do this at home.
What happens if it goes wrong?
It doesn't go wrong.
What happens?
Well, if it goes wrong, I don't know, like...
Are you going to get electrocuted?
No,
Is it going to
no.
light on fire?
I'm not going to install it if it goes
wrong.
wrong. If I don't get a good connection on this and it doesn't go into these things, I don't do it. And that's what happens.
Mm.
But if I were just to leave it all willy-nilly and loose, I mean, fire, for sure. Okay, it's the moment of truth. These went together really well, so I feel confident about it. I don't even think it's that sketchy. I took good care pulling them apart and reusing them. There's one, and there's two, and what does it say? Nothing. It says nothing.
Hmm.
It works now.
You didn't explain what went wrong.
Oh man, it's like a long story. So I reversed, when I built the cable to hook up the solar panels to the inverter, I reversed the polarity on the cable, so a positive was a negative on one side and the negative was a positive on the other. Pretty stupid mistake. Nothing happened, so I figured that the inverter was broken. So the charge controller was broken. So first, I have a separate one that I hooked up, and it didn't work still then. And then I realized everything was reverse, and there's just nothing was happening. So I fixed it. What we're going to do is we're going to get the right MC4 connectors. I've got it temporarily hooked up with a couple wire nuts. I don't like that, but we're going to get it hooked up correctly. But we can rejoice now because there's power coming into the solar panels, and we've got our battery hooked up. We are now off the grid again, and not just burning gas in a generator.
All right, so a good solar system starter pack is around 2,500 watts of solar. We've got a 6,500 watt all-in-one inverter charger and a 15 kilowatt hour battery that we DIY'd from battery cells that we bought from AliExpress years and years ago. Every now and then I think there's good deals that come up to do it that way. Or you could buy a server rack battery. They're about 5,000 kilowatt hours each. So what we have here with our DIY battery is the equivalent of 3 of those server rack batteries. So it's a good start. And then of course you're going to want to have a battery or a generator backup for the cloudy days, because this size of a system isn't going to last very long. But we're going to be running a fridge, freezer, propane water heater, which uses a little bit of power still, RV furnace a little bit. It's warming up a lot now, so we're not going to be using that for too much longer. And then we've got our lights in the RV, so water pump as well. So a system like this would be around $5,500 Canadian. It's pretty easy starting point, and it's something that can be added to as well. So in our case, we had our smaller solar panels that were older, and when we upgraded our system, we just added in a new string with the new panels because they were a different size. So when you mix the panels, they're always going to go to the smaller size of panel unless you do a separate string, and then you're going to have both sizes of panels coming in.
It'll work properly.
Yeah.
So yeah, like this is enough for anyone to live off grid for the most part if you live in a sunny area. $5,500 to maybe $6,000, and a little bit of YouTube University will get you through figuring something out like this. So this really is like kind of the cheapest system that I could think of.
The best way to start out, and it's something that can be scaled up in the future. So with that, we're going to end the video here. Thanks for being here. Make sure you hit the thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let us know where you're watching from, and we'll see you in the next one.
Are you recording?
Yeah.
So the best way, Katie, is just to do it, you know? So 3, 2, 1, go. Woo! That's good. That's good, Katie. Go for it. Go, go, go! You got glasses on. Get your face in. Oh, Katie.
That hurts.
Feels good.
What you do